gonna put 10 more decorations, so I think today is actually the day. I think today is actually the day where we might actually have to stop putting things on the tree because it is just ridiculous. I actually don't think I have space to put them on anymore. Bottom right hand side, we have our blue Zerg player from Storm Gaming. This is True, who just took down Rogue, which could actually give him pretty good chances to still move through this group, of course. Still got to see him. What have we actually seen from True so far today? We saw him lose out in his first series against Bjorn. We saw him beat Rogue, and he still has to play Time and Alive. So we still have to see how those matches go. But 1-1 at the moment is actually pretty good to move through the group, I guess. Let's see how he does against Time here. As we get this going. What do you know the goal is to keep putting more on until it collapses? I don't know if it's going to collapse before I just can't actually put decorations on the tree anymore. I do have a second tree downstairs, but I think it's a lot more fun to try and put things on. Oh my god. First of all, Von Schleyer drops the 5 sub bomb. Let me introduce Time, our red Terran top left, as we get this expansion about to drop down. Von Schleyer with the 5 sub bomb. If you guys hear your name right now, you just got a gift with a sub by Von Schleyer, Sickle H, It's X Joey, 1290, RVS Soldier, Roddy Mothership Core, and Brothers Grimm. Welcome to the Wardy family, guys. Thank you so much. Phalanx SC2 comes in with the Twitch Prime, with the 8-month free sub as well. Says, Wardy, you've been working your ass off casting so much StarCraft. You've absolutely earned my sub. Dude, I'm glad to have earned it. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Nan0422 comes in with a fresh new Twitch Prime sub as well, as apparently we're just going sub crazy at the start of this TvZ. Thank you so much, Nan0422, with that Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Beautiful stuff, guys. Thank you so much for the support. We'll get you guys figured out and onto the tree soon as Bullseyzer comes in with a fresh new sub as well. Hello and welcome. Alternity going to come through for the Twitch Prime too. Yeah. I mean, well, okay. This is apparently like a sub speed train. Just comes out of nowhere and just doesn't stop for about a minute straight. Thank you so much, Bullseyzer. Thank you so much, Alternity. We are going to have some decorations to catch up on and getting on the tree very, very shortly. For now, let's start focusing up on this opening, though. I want to see where this TvZ is going to take us. Thank you so much all for the subs. Oh my god, talking about subs. Bullseyzer is going to deliver 5 more. Comes through with a sub to Mouser Krala, L.A. Hald, Oath NRG, Marine Feline, and Swan M. Welcome to the Wardy family as well through Bullseyzer. Hellfire41 drops the Twitch Prime sub as well to get going here and to keep this rocking and rolling. And, I mean, how far we're going to go, guys? This is... I don't even know how many decorations that is. Like 13, 14, 15 decorations to go on the tree. Where the frick are we meant to put them, guys? Oh, my God. Thank you so much for the love, guys. Thank you for the Twitch Primes. Thank you for the subs. I'm going to shout you out all again after the game. We are into this Banshee play right now, though, and we should try and see just how it's going to go down. Thank you so much for all the love, guys. Really appreciate it. Really, really do. Thank you so much. Again, every single sub helps us put on more of these tournaments that come out of, my own and TakeTV's pockets. So, again, the more subs we get, the more of these we will do. One more time with the 4-month free sub on the Twitch Prime. Says, woohoo, let's keep it going. Oh my god. How long is it going to go on for? Crazy, crazy, crazy. As Phoenix636 comes into the Twitch Prime free sub for 3 months in a row as well. Oh my god. Banshee coming out onto the map as we do see the third hatchery is going to come along on the right side. Couple of Hellions and a Reaper coming in. Kentoroy with the $10 donation. Oh my god, I cannot actually stop for long enough to say thank you to you all properly. Thank you so much for the $10 Kentoroy that actually buys a Rift Plush onto one of the decorations. That's going to be somewhat random. Thank you so much as we're going to be seeing these Hellions and the Banshee coming down the right side. Well, how prepared is True for this because he has not really been very well set for Hellbat attacks earlier today against Bjorn. He completely fell apart against the Hellbats. And here we go, those Hellbats straight on top of the Spore Crawler here, and the Spore Crawler will go down. Queens pulling away a little bit. The Banshees obviously going to have a good time now because the Spore Crawler died. The Queens were doing kind of okay against these Hellbats, I feel, until the Banshee just was kind of uncontrollable now. This next Spore trying to come over. The Lings are blocking it, though. True's on hold position, which is blocking those Lings from getting through to the Hellbats to help out. Spore will burrow in time, will eventually be cleaned up here. That Banshee being pushed away. Time is just going to keep the Banshee and a couple of Hellbats alive. True had to expend a lot of units here to get them into that fight, though. As we see some creep pushing up this right-hand side. So some creep pushing up the right as we do see Banshee and a few Hellions gathering together. Again, these depots just set up here at the front. A good little wall off to get things started. A Banshee coming through and a Marine going to start working his way through the Overlord. True stays alive and it will force Time to transition into the bio play now. So bio is the choice from Time. We've seen him with some very effective bio play so far today. And that's True staying alive, and let's see where we go from here. We might be in for a bit of a longer game, do I dare say it, because we really have had some short games today. As you do see that third hatchery just about able to stay alive at the moment. With this Banshee looping around up the top side. And the second Banshee now showing up as well. So two Banshees together really could be a deadly combo. 4 more drones went down from True, who's trying to keep his work account stable while also defending these Banshees. There's a couple of Queens with the Spore Crawler doing a pretty good job of it. Spire is now on the way, so True going to be allowed to get up in towards Middleisks. As we are going to be seeing those Banshees back out into the center of the map. Marines going to be able to kill off this Overlord here out the front as well. So picking up that Overlord. As we do see a couple of SCVs pulling forwards and that Banshee currently being repaired. The other Banshee's going to get repaired up too. There's actually 3 Banshees. I mean, those as a hit squad can get so much done. True going to have to be very cautious, making sure his Queens are always in position. I guess with the Spire on the way up, the Mutalisk will help out with that as well. But the Mutalisk still, I mean, got away for half of the Spire build time to complete here. And also has to get them on the map. He currently has no gas, really. So how many Mutalisks are we really even going to see? Do we have an Overseer up? We do have one which is just sat on the natural expansion with the Queens at the moment. Is just going to be following those around. True starts himself up a Baneling nest. If actually, I mean, Time's going to come across the map with some drops now because his Medivac's are ready. Stim is ready. 1-1's going to be ready. Without Banelings, True actually might be in just a little bit of trouble here. And I really mean, like, when I say just a little bit, I think he's going to be in quite a lot of trouble here. As you do see those Banshees flying through and going to start working their way through this hatchery. So Hatch taking quite a bit of damage. And this hatchery might be a cancel right away. Spire is now completed, but again, there's barely any gas for those Mutalisks. And the effect of this attack from before is now actually really starting to seep through as Marines just stim in. That third hatchery's going to die. Oh, straight down. Time just lifts up and gets out of there. That's a free pickup. Very nicely done. As we do see those Medivacs coming all the way up to the top side. We have got some Banshees picking their way through the Extractor. So the Extractor will fall. Another couple of drones taking some hits there. The Queen goes down as well. Unfortunately, these Banshees now are working their way through a Mutalisk keg, which has got quite a lot of armor, so that's not going to die anytime soon. As you do see Lings, though, coming over, and they are going to be able to pick up a whole bunch of those Marines. Aventador is going to pull back towards the upper left. As I say Aventador, I say it meantime, of course. Sometimes I do this thing when casting, I say this now and again to let you guys know, but when you kind of like mouse over someone, their name pops up, right? And sometimes when you're casting, you very quickly like look at the bottom of the screen, or you like look at the mouse over, and you're just like, it's just something your brain kind of does. It's like, that's his name, just to like help you along. So when his name's Aventador, sometimes it just sneaks out rather than me thinking and catching it at the same time. So obviously this is Time, the Chinese Terran player here. He's going to push in from the northern side, and the scan comes down. He's going to push forward to get rid of a bunch of this creep. And True has just been under endless pressure for the last little while now. We're going to see some tanks sieging up as they press forwards. And they get themselves ready to go into this. We see some Marines working their way through this hatchery with the Hellbats as well. A couple of drones going down. Hatchery is picked off. Drone is picked off too. Lings and Mutas are going to flood on in towards this third base. Marines are going to be here, continuing to fight. Mutas still in just a little bit of trouble. Lings actually just picked off as well. I mean, honestly, this is a good defense from Time because it kills off all the Mutalisks. And he's going to be able to only lose 15 SCVs. That sounds like a lot, but honestly, in this situation when the Zerg is in pain and there's still an army across the map and he just lost all of the Mutalisks, that is absolutely crazy. As Lings and Banes come crashing on in, these Marines starting to go down here. Banes just keep on rolling through this, and this is going to be, well, Time again with way too much at the moment. He's going to pick up game number 1 against True. Fantastic stuff here as you're going to be seeing this attack does continue. A couple more creep tumors are coming down. This Evo chamber is going to be in some trouble as well. I mean, this game is over. We've seen True morphing in 22 more Banes to attempt to clean this up. Even if he cleans this up, the reinforcements are going to be way too much for him. Here you go. I mean, he can just lift up and get out of there as well if he doesn't want to fight this at the moment, which is perfectly good as well, because then he just pungs more units across the map. There's Widow Mines brought into this now as well. They're going to be with drilling claws, so they're going to be super effective, and they're only going to help time take down the last little bit of the Zerg army right now. Time about to finish a +2 armor as well, which will even out the upgrades. He starts to take the lead on the final attack upgrades. Obviously, True has had no opportunity to move it, make an infestation pit, which means he has no chance to move in towards Hive Tech here, as those Lings and Banes head up to the top sides. So they're all going to be heading around the top, as we're going to be seeing, again, more Marines and a couple of Hellbats pushing forwards at the moment. Hatchery will be going down here, so Hatchery dropping. SC25 boy with a $15 donation. Thank you so much. Again, we're going to get caught up on all of this in the very near future, guys. As you do see these Marines in part of the wall. As Lings and Banes coming in, their counterattack is looking good, but obviously across the map, this main army is just unstoppable. True has no way to hold on against this. Another couple of Zerglings going down. Those Broodlings picked off as well. And we're going to be seeing again just a few more Lings popping out as these Marines will continue to stem up in towards the high ground. A couple of Banes continue to go off here, and it's just not going to be enough. I mean, there's Halberds tanking Banelings, a few Marines. Again, it might be somewhat of a cleanup, but there's still a few Marines left over, and I don't know if the streaming Lings out here are going to be enough to clean those Marines up. As we're going to be seeing more and more of this creep going down. Overlords under fire. Lings coming in for the surround. Those Marines are in a lot of trouble now. They're going to load up as the medevacs will boost them away back out to the center. We see more of these units still just rallying over to the right-hand side of the map. This is just never-ending, it feels like. And I mean, it really isn't, and why would it be? Time knows he has the advantage. He knows that pressing forwards will help him. And as we do see the Marines once again splitting up a little bit here to fight this. Coming forwards, that Queen in a lot of trouble. It will go down. We're going to be seeing these few Zerglings going down as well. This Hatchery drops, and this is going to be, well, the meter's flying in. He made a couple more of these, but it's just not going to make a difference. GG, and Time will pick up game number 1. First in game again, we'll catch up on the tree ASAP, but obviously the StarCraft will take some priority, as we do have the red Zerg player down a map to the bottom left-hand side. This is True from Psystorm Gaming. Top right-hand side, our blue Terran player from China. This is it's not alive, sorry, it's Time. Apologies, guys, mixed up there for a moment. Awake, thank you so much for the fresh subscription as well. Thank you so much. Again, I'm trying to get you all on the tree, but there's a bit of a backlog at the moment. I'm just going to try and get a few written out here in these early stages of this game so that we're somewhat on track to get them up. Thank you so much for all the support, though, guys. You guys have been absolutely incredible today. I was actually just checking out some stats last night, and it turns out that so far December is my second best month of the year already for bits, and my 4th best for donations, and my 3rd best for subs. And it's only 8 days into the month, so I mean, that's just bonkers. Like, that's actually crazy. That's how insane you guys have been going. It's really been crazy. So thank you so much for all of the support. It's really awesome. And again, this event's been such a success. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to be seeing more in the future as well. So shout out to all of you. As a cheesy Buffalo comes in with the fresh Twitch Prime sub as well. Thank you so much for yet another Twitch Prime sub in the chat. Again, if you guys got a Twitch Prime that you haven't used, if you've got a sub sitting around, it is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. As Zerog Korea comes in with the Twitch Prime as well. Thank you so much too. Early game TvZ is going to be pretty regular once again. An expansion with the Reaper going in towards a setup link speed here from True at the moment as well. So really nothing too crazy there just yet. Nothing too out of the ordinary to get this rolling initially. Pointless Salamander also with a Twitch Prime sub. You guys are really starting to go a little bit crazy, aren't you? You guys are going absolutely off the charts today. Absolutely off the charts. Thank you so much. It's unprecedented. Honestly, it really is. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. I said we really wanted to try and hit 500 subs before the end of the year, and we are pushing towards that so quickly, like so much faster than I thought. I thought it was like one of those goals that I was like, it'd be really nice, but I don't know how realistic it is. You guys are starting to make it look very realistic. Thank you so much. As another one comes in, Kaz1379 comes in with the Twitch Prime sub as well. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Continue to support. Overlord Scouts in and a couple of Marines starting to go off. Oh my god, oh, you guys just don't stop. Holy shit. Awake just subscribed and is now going to drop the 5 sub bomb gift in the chat as well. Awake gifting out a sub to Ankle1517, Konigazog, Razoe, Lust Beta, and Good Boy Wilson. If you guys just heard your name, Awake has just dropped you a sub. Get some love in the chat for the sub bomb. Thank you so much. As you see, this game getting a rolling. Armory on the way up, so it's just going to be with a medevac as well. Actually, going to be a it's going to be that Hellbat, the Hellbat drop. You drop in, you drop in 4 Hellbats. You run in with 4 Hellbats as well. And these, well, this attack going to get ready to go. True's been very weak against Hellbat attacks all day today. He set up a Spine Crawler this time to help, and well, we'll see how he does as he splits things up. What's up, Felix Ruroyu coming in with the Twitch Prime sub as well. Thank you so much. I am literally trying to stay caught up on all of this, but it's going to be very difficult. You guys are not making my life easy right now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Third hatchery under attack here then. That's true. We'll have to figure out how to fight this. We already see Stimpak coming up behind this. As we are going to be seeing the Hellbats just being chased away from that third base. So third base being kept alive here as the Hellbats running away off over. And actually not much done here. So the best defense we've seen of the day so far by True. As we are going to be seeing these Lings going to be running forwards. And oh, there's a gap in the wall. So True is in. SCVs are taking damage. Hellions are going to be taking some shots as well. A couple of SCVs already fallen. I mean, this is going to be a cleanup, but it costs time 6 workers. Well, he decides to dive in at the same time across the map, and True is not targeting that medevac, so the healing will still be here for a while as the medevac and Hellbat squad are going to be able to work their way through a bunch of these queens. So a lot of queens going down, 6 drones go down too, and there's still Hellbats around. So True, it just looked as though he'd held this off and he was doing so great. Now a Liberator sieges up in his natural expansion as well. Sieging up right here, Spellcrawler comes over. Good response from this to this from True this time around. Rollings running in, and those Hellbats will take those be taken down by those Zerglings as well. As we'll see the Spore moving into position. The Liberator does get pushed away. Ling's going to go and counterattack once more. The depot to finish this wall off, though, is going to come down just in time. True will still have a little bit of fun here, but a couple of Hellions behind the wall will, for the most part, stop him from being too successful with this. Von Schlee with another gifted sub, this time out to Akbar1983 in the chat. Welcome to the family, Akbar. Great to have you with us. Thank you so much for joining the team. And thank you, Von Schlee, for gifting out another sub. Going to be seeing a Spore Crawler wandering over here. Is going to be able to get that Liberator kill. We'll just get the shot off to take that down. As we do see those Zerglings from True just gathering up just outside the wall off here. So some Lings gathering up together. We're going to be seeing these Marines and Hellbats setting up as well. +1 attack, +1 armor on the way at the moment. And here we go. Those other Lings continue to come down to the bottom left, just backing away, realizing it's not really time to do much. Again, time after all is said and done. His resources lost is a lot better. He traded a lot better here throughout, and while he did take some damage himself, compared to what True took and the amount of time True has spent running around not being able to mine, time has put himself in a great spot here, and he is on the way to potentially 2-0 True at the moment, which again will keep this group in a very weird balance of scores and matches. I mean, True still has to play against Alive. I think we still have to see Alive versus Time as well. So again, there's a lot of matches still to come, guys. We've got 4 best of 3 still to play, including some Beyond games. I think basically we have to see all of the Alive games still. Don't think we saw anything from Alive yet today, so we still have to watch all of those. As we are going to be seeing the Marines dropping down and the Lings running in. Medevacs, I mean, after picking off the third hatchery, this game is almost already got True signature all over it in terms of I resign, but he's going to try and stick around for just a little bit longer, as we're going to be seeing Time just being pushed away for the moment. But again, for how long, really? You look back at home, you see how many Marines and Widow Mines there are. Realistically, what are you going to do as True? There's just no way for you to get enough up right now. It's already too late. Third hatchery here gets cancelled. We're instantly rebuilt. He's trying to double expand, but, I mean, it is just not pretty at the moment, as we're going to be seeing these medevacs boosting away and hanging out down on the bottom side here. More units coming across. Widow Mines, Marines, and a couple of Hellbats. Zerglings from True hanging around up to the top side as well. And they are also still looking to see what they can do and, well, what sort of action they can get up to. Here we go. Units pushing across through the bottom side of this. They're going to come forwards, and the Spore Crawler already in some trouble. Widow Mines will burrow, but they get blown up by Banelings. So the Widow Mines there getting blown up a little bit. Queen gets taken down as well. And this seems to be just maybe a little bit too much. As you see that hatchery going down. I mean, the counterattack of Zerglings, I mean, there's Marines running over. Even if they make it in, it's going to be so difficult to actually get reasonable amounts of damage done. And also, I mean, time is just working his way through this. Natural continue to break his way through this. These Balins continue to drop down in time. He's showing us finally some of his prowess today after the games we've already seen. Or maybe not quite what we were hoping for. This was time really showing up and really showing us just what he